So we use a determinant to find an unknown value. So we are using the determinant to find an unknown value. So sometimes you may be given a matrix of which some elements are in a form of a variable. There are unknown elements, and some elements are in a form of numbers. So you are going to be given the determinant, the value of the determinant, and you are going to be told to find the unknown value or the unknown variable. So such kind of questions, expect them in paper 2, because we always have such kind of questions. Even if you are to go through papers, you can't look at 2 or 3 or 4 different papers of different years. As long as they are paper 2 questions or paper 2 papers, you are going to come across with such kind of a question where you are given the matrix, but one element is of unknown value. So how do we handle such kind of the question? Let's now follow closely as we answer this question. So the example is saying the value of the determinant of the matrix. This is the matrix. There is the row. This is the first row. This is the second row. So the elements in the first row are k minus 1. This is the first element. The second element is 3. The elements in the second row are -2 and k. So the determinant of this matrix is 12. The question is, find the value or the possible values of k. So let's see how we can answer this. We know that this matrix, in order to find this matrix, we always say the determinant of that matrix is AD minus BC. Okay? But in this case, the answer has been given already as 12. So the determinant has been found already as 12. So in the other way around, where there is date, if this matrix was matrix P, where there is that date P, would have written 12. So this is the same as you just lab this part, because you can't have 2 equal signs at the same time. So what is our A in this case? Our A is k minus 1. You do this. You multiply that one by k. So this is what we have. Then you say minus 3 multiplied by -2. And the final answer is 12. So now you expand this, k multiplied by k minus 1. So we are going to have k squared minus k, because k multiplied by k is k squared. K multiplied by 1, we are going to have 1k, which is -1k, because there's a negative there. Then we have minus 3 multiplied by 2, or -2, it will be -6. So this means that this one will be a plus. Okay, or we put them in brackets, then say it's equal to 12. So we are going to have k squared minus k plus 6 minus 12 is equal to 0, because now we are grouping like terms together. Or we are forming a quadratic equation. Remember what we looked at under algebra? We are applying it here. So we are going to have k squared minus k minus 6 is equal to 0. So now, when you are doing these things, we're going to look at product, sum, and factor. Which one is our product? Our product is 1 multiplied by the constant number. It will be 6. What will be the sum? It will be -1. What two numbers? If you multiply them, you get a -6, but when you add them, you get a -1. Of course, those numbers will be -3 and +2. because negative 3 multiplied by positive 2, it is negative 6. And negative 3 plus 2, we are going to get a negative 1. So after doing this now, we are going to replace this negative 3 and positive 2. We replace it with the coefficient of k. So we are going to have k squared minus 3k, then plus 2k minus 6 is equal to 0. Then now we factorize the two separate. So which one is the common factor there? We have a k, we remain with k minus 3, then plus 2, we have k minus 3. So now we factor, since now the ones which are in the brackets are the same, we factorize the 2. Okay, we factorize this. So remain with k minus 3, which is equal to 0. So we're going to have k plus 2 is equal to 0, or k minus 3 is equal to 0. Then we are going to have k is equal to, this one will be negative 2, or k is equal to positive 3. So this marks the end of this question, where we were finding the unknown value of k. So you come across with such kind of questions, this is the way you are going to handle them. Otherwise, we end here, and let's meet again in the next lesson, where we are going to look at the adjoint of the matrix. And we also look later on, we look at the inverse of the matrix. Then we look also at the singular matrix, and we finalize by solving the simultaneous equation using matrix method. Thank you so much.